Labor laws. The Ministry of Labor concludes the enforcement of the Labor Protection Act as follows. 1. The Labor Protection Act, BE 2541, authorizes the Ministry of Labor to issue regulations to exempt a particular employer from the enforcement of the whole act or part thereof. The Ministry can issue the protection of labor in a specific case differently from the Act. 2. The Ministry of Labor has invited employers, employees, and the representative of an entrepreneur to comment on the problems. 3. Important points of the regulations and the royal decrees are summarized as follows. 1. Headmasters and teachers of private schools are excluded from the enforcement of this law because they are protected by a law on private schools. 2. Assistant cleaners and chore workers who do not work in relation to the employer's business are protected regarding wages, holiday, and sexual harassment. 3. Employees do not work for economy profit. 4. Vocational or educational employees, service and management employees, clerks, trading employees, producing employees may agree to do normal work more than 8 hours a day but no more than 40 hours a week. In case where employees receive daily wages, employers have to pay additional wages according to additional hours. 5. Work which may be dangerous to health and safety of employees, such as hazardous chemical, emerging metal, underground work, underwater work, cave work, tunnel work, oil place with lack of air, radioactive work, transportation of dangerous objects, work with employees are shaken by tools or machines, and work with too much heat or coldness. 6. In case where an employer needs an employee to work overtime and on holidays, the overtime is no more than 36 hours per week. 7. In hotel business, restaurants, club, associations, tourist attractions, work in the forest, or faraway places and transport work, employees may work on holidays. However, employers must give other holidays or pay wages on the holidays. 8. Employees can take leave to train or develop skills and knowledge on labor and social welfare. They can also take leave to participate in a government examination or ones authorized by the government. However, employers must be informed 7 days in advance. 9. An employee which is under 18 years of age cannot work under conditions as follows. The place with temperature higher than 40 degrees Celsius, a cold room or processing industry, using a drill in a place with noise over 85 decibels, the production or transportation of chemical carcinogens, production or transportation of fireworks and explosives, involving exploration drills, transportation of oils, fuels or gases, a room of disease determination, taking care of a patient of contagious disease, cleaning cloths in a hospital or health center, clearing trash and waste in the hospital, drilling or controlling cranes, radioactive work. However, they can work in the petrol station. 10. For the work in petroleum business, employees and employers may agree on the work timetable which is no more than 12 hours a day. It can be specified as a period of no more than 28 days. In case where they agree on working, employers have to give holidays approximately except where they agree for a period of no less than 14 days. Employers must give employees continuous holidays for no less than half of the continuous workdays. 11. Employees who work in food or drink shops which open in periods in each workday have a break of more than 2 hours. 12. Female academics or engineers can work in a petroleum or chemical refinery. 13. Pregnant employees who work on the management, academic, administrative, finance, or accounting can work in advance. 14. Employees who work as vendors or as salespeople and have received commissions from the sales cannot get overtime and holiday wages. 15. At present, the law does not cover agricultural workers and workers who work at home. 16. Marine fishery business cannot employ children under 16 years working on a fishing boat ship. 17. Entrepreneurs of business relating to the transportation of goods by ocean liners responsible for employees who work in the business as employers. 18. Employees who get work on land transportation such as driver has normal work time of no more than 8 hours a day. For general vehicles of transportation, employees have a break from the driving of no more than 4 hours and have a 12-hour break before starting to drive the vehicles in the next day so that they can get relaxed and recover from tiring work. 19. Employees who have duty to guard places or properties with employers who have business on security have no right for overtime and holiday wages, but can get compensation in the amount of wages per hour according to the hours worked in the day. However, if employees work on holidays, employees will get compensation twice the amount of wages on normal working days. Protection rights of general laborers. 1. Employers notify their employers of normal working hours to employees. 2. In case where the employers cannot notify their employees of the starting and ending of working hours in each day because of condition of work, employers can agree for the working hours of no more than 8 hours a day and a total of no more than 48 hours per week. 3. Employers are not allowed to work overtime on working days except as agreed by the employees' particular time. 4. Employees are not allowed to work on holidays except where the conditions of work require it to continue or face losses. Employers may allow employees to work on holidays. 5. Employers can allow employees to work on holidays in the business of hotel, festival, transportation, food and drink shops, clubs, associations, hospitals, healthcare centers, and other specified businesses.